3 games, 12 minutes. Let's see if that prediction is correct. Absolutely losing your freaking mind! Just for funsies. This is the season. Excellent asset management. No. What? So many injuries. Jack Eichel? Better late than never.
Better late than never.
For some reason, against the Anaheim Ducks at home, did I say Anaheim? Vegas was wearing their away white jerseys. It was a matinee for Nevada Day. Like, I don't know. William Karlsson, certified duck hunter. The team that drafted him, he plays well against them. 3 p.m. game because, you know, why not? Happy Nevada Day. It's still weird to me that it's not actually on the 31st anymore, but I mean, the last Friday of October makes more sense from like a school standpoint. This first period, Gibson was playing out of his mind, robbing the Golden Knights left and right after really, really good chances. And then the post helped him out against White Cloud, but on the power play, not the first one of the game, but still. Chandler Stevenson is making a serious bid for the Hart Trophy because he has by far been at this point, which is, you know, 8 games in, Vegas' most valuable player, and he buries it. Just sits behind the net, kind of goes through and through the middle of Gibson's legs, 5-hole, and it scores, making it 1-0. Points in 5 games straight, which ties his longest record. And then we get into the second, and the floodgates just opened after Max Comtois maybe had a heart attack and reliving my first year covering this team and all the trouble that Anna, specifically Comtois, gave to me then, and no, Logan Thompson shut him down, so. Sorry, no, it was after this point, because Logan Thompson fights apparently, and not the Jordan Binnington faking it thing, but like he legitimately shoved Frank Vetrano to the ice, and it looked like, I don't remember, it looked like somebody else. And then he's just like standing there. Him and Zegras went back and forth at each other all night, just chirping each other. And I was hoping it was just good intended stuff, like competitiveness, fun, lightheartedness, because I like both of these guys. Zach Whitecloud gets in his first fight. Max Jones, which, you know, that's fun. I was like, Zach Whitecloud fights? And then I saw the replay and saw Logan Thompson. I was like, Logan Thompson fights? That White Cloud fight is the first of the season for the Golden Knights. Decision is the one that gets called for roughing up Frank Vetrano. He didn't do anything as Logan Thompson, but either way, the Ducks are heading to the power play. But that's not what's important here. It's the return of the power kill, led by none other than, of course, Riley Smith and William Karlsson. Riley Smith's 100th as a Golden Knight, which puts him up with the other 2 Misfits as the only 3 to have 100 goals as a Golden Knight. And then, what a beautiful tip from the Duck Hunter, William Karlsson. Beautiful tip from Marcia So, and it goes past Gibson to make it 3-0 Vegas. 14 goals in 24 games as a Golden Knight against the Anaheim Ducks. But we're not done there! Nick Waugh streams in 4-0 Golden Knights! I said that weird. What a second period. Normally our worst period of the game was started off that way a little bit with the Ducks controlling a lot of the second, but then Golden Knights turn it on, score 3 goals and 4 shots, and yeah, 4-0 lead heading into the third. Not a ton happens in the third. Logan Thompson just puts on a clinic. The Golden Knights really good defensively, and the Ducks probably lost a little bit of momentum because Jamie Drysdale, find out a couple of days later, tore his labrum in his shoulder and is going to be out for a while, and that's really unfortunate. He's one of the bright stars of this league, and Anaheim's going to really miss him. And that's another player that gets injured playing against the Golden Knights, but it was a simple, seemingly harmless shove from Carrier into the boards, and Drysdale's shoulder just kind of went into it awkwardly, and that's just an unfortunate hockey play. And all the best to him. Hope he recovers soon. That was a solid 60-minute effort from the Golden Knights. And Logan Thompson for Calder and Vezina. Then on Sunday we play against the Winnipeg Jets, and you already saw my Thrashers jersey. I don't have a Jets one, so but I'm not going to do that bit again. And with this game, it's kind of unfortunate. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. Because Hellebuck should have stolen this game. Vegas Golden Knights win 4-0 against the Anaheim Ducks. Vegas Golden Knights win 2-1 against the Winnipeg Jets in overtime. I kind of felt bad for this one. Jets fans specifically, but like you get what you can get in hockey. Where did my hat go? Hellebuck Entering the third, shots were 33-8. Vegas dominating the Winnipeg Jets, and I have no idea. Much rather play Riddick because, you know, the sky is blue. 14 seconds into the third, Adam Lowry scores for the Winnipeg Jets just like that, and it goes past Aiden Hill, and Aiden Hill hadn't really been tested all night, and then that was, you know, of course. And with how Hellebuck was playing, it was like, oh, okay. Mark Stone gets a goal following what should have been Vegas Golden Knights tripping penalty that would have put Winnipeg on the power play that the refs just didn't call. And yeah, Vegas scores immediately after that. Stone batted it in. It was a really pretty goal, but the defensive battle up to that point, after that, Aiden Hill turned it on, Hellebuck kept it on. So it's tied 1-1 after the third, and we go in overtime. And unlike the entirety of the game before this, Winnipeg just dominated Vegas 3-on-3. We got a little bit of sustained offensive pressure towards the end, and then the last 30 seconds, Jack Eichel did Jack Eichel things. Watch the goal. I put Titanic music over it in this video, but I cannot believe the way that he possessed the puck in this entire sequence, and he just took over and dominated and showed why he was a very good settlement for not getting McDavid in the 2015 draft. And Buffalo fans, I know you have your beef with him specifically. I think we can say that we both won this trade. You got Alex Tuck, who loves being in Buffalo, wants to play for them, and we miss him. We love him. He's an awesome guy. Yeah, like, you guys scored big with him. Krebs should be good. But at the same time, on the other end of the ice, we have Jack Eichel, and Jack Eichel is so good. I have no words. He just takes over. So he squeaked one out against Winnipeg, and then the opposite of this shirt happened against Washington. Changing my shirt as well because the VGK road trip, 5-game road trip, I think it's our longest of the season, and we started against Washington. Against a goalie I've never heard of, which means that he's going to goalie us for sure. Did he really need to change shirts just to tell us they're on a road trip? I don't know. I'm weird, okay? Where did my hat go again? Caps get one early off of a power play goal, which I think we can all agree that was kind of a really weak slash, but you know, is what it is. Figs isn't gonna get jobbed by the refs, right? That's just not gonna happen. Is his name Charlie? Because I think it is. Yeah, Charlie Lindgren. He's got a dope mustache in his picture though. Washington Capitals have been plagued by injuries. Huh, that sounds familiar. Honestly, very empathetic towards you guys, Caps, because yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? Ovi in his office to Strome and Gretzky's, who passes it back to Johnson, who scores past Thompson to make it 1-0 Caps, and okay. And then 42 Verhandelmann with a really dangerous hit on Riley Smith. I think it's partially like unfortunate, just kind of like how it played out. But at the same time, Verhamana could have definitely lifted, like, his fault. It was pretty bad. And Marchessault, the spider monkey that he is, just kind of like at the I'm sorry, at the Capitals. Yeah, Vegas was playing with a chip on their shoulder. The rest of the game against him specifically. Riley Smith was fine. He was shaken up for a bit, but he played on the rest of the game. Towards the end of the period, 1 minute left, Vegas is on the power play. Not the most terrifying words anymore, and I love it! And partially due to the fact that we have Jack Eichel. Curls back, just kind of gliding up and go, I dare you to make a move. Why did I become a pirate there? Happy Halloween. Just holds that and unlocked his snipe zone ability, snipes it, past Lindgren, and tie the game 1-1 Vegas, 1-1. Jack Eichel as Golden Knight. And then Vegas Golden Knight legend Trevor Van Riemsdyk scores one from the point to make it 2-1 Caps. Van Riemsdyk, we picked from Chicago in the expansion draft, immediately, like not even 24 hours later, traded him to Carolina with the 7th for their 2nd, which they got from Pittsburgh, who had just won the Stanley Cup, so it was going to be the 64th, no, we only had 31 teams in the league at that point, 62nd pick in the draft, and we used it to draft Jake Lecision. Down 2-1. I don't like when the Golden Knights are down in general, but also it was just kind of weird and unsettling for how the season's gone so far to be down. Charlie Lindgren making saves, Logan Thompson making saves, these two teams not liking each other and battling hard. 6 minutes left in the 3rd period. William Carrier taking pages from Jack Eichel, I guess, gets a pass from Stone as he's streaking in the slot towards the goal and rips it past Lindgren to tie the game 2-2. I thought it was Kessel because they're 8, but also because since when can he do that? He drives the net really, really well, does these wraparound things, and he gets it into the goalie's pad or in sometimes, but I have not seen a wrister from him like that in a long time. So it was refreshing and very necessary because we go to overtime again for the 2nd time in a row, the 2nd time of the season. Game 11. This is game 11. Holy cow. But first, real quick, Washington almost scored to end the game, but the buzzer went off and they scored like 5 seconds after that, so no goal. I saw the green light come on and then they scored, but like, yeah, that was completely unnecessary. Vegas, please never do that again. Overtime this time was very different from Winnipeg, which kind of scared me because then that meant to me, oh, opposite result, right? No, because we have Jack Eichel on the team. Shea Theodore has also stepped up a lot this season, and there's this part in the play where Jack Eichel makes a little like neck kind of move thing that and tells Theodore to drive the net, and he couldn't have done that a year and a half ago, but perfect pass to Theodore's stick, who dekes out Lindgren and scores the overtime winner, 3-2 Vegas. They win 3-2 against the Washington Capitals. Holy cow. I am having so much fun. This is great. What a start to the season. We're 9-2, and this is among the best start in Vegas Golden Knight history with that first season. And we look really, really good. Our goaltending tandem is holding up really, really well. And Laurent Brossoit is on an AHL conditioning stint. And so we'll see in the next week what ends up happening. But Logan Thompson, Aiden Hill have both been phenomenal for the Vegas Golden Knights so far. And I'm hoping, I want all the best for Brossoit, but I'm hoping the reason we're doing the conditioning stint is to show that he can play really, really well and then trade him to people that need goaltenders, like the Seattle Kraken, who beat the Calgary Flames tonight, and they beat the Avs, who are the two teams that we lost against, and they're in a playoff spot right now. The Seattle Kraken good. I mean, finally, it took you guys 2 years. Vegas, undefeated since Toronto challenged Kessel's goal against them, and Toronto only defeated since they challenged Kessel's goal against them. Eichel's overtime possession is insane. What he can do with space is way better than I imagined. He can shoot, and he can pass, and he can make plays, and I am so pumped. Yeah! Go Knights go! That's gonna be it for today's nightly review of games 9 through 11. Thank you, oh joy. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night.